Hey, the for this week 2, the main physics idea was Newton's second law. Certain things that I didn't actually know about this, uh, the physics theory of Newton's law was the grand scope of it. I only knew about it was like one of Newton's laws, but I didn't know like the big picture, like how it can relate to drag, like a ball rolling off a table or other things that you say, oh, you can use like large complicated formulas to find it, to find the forces and all that. But I didn't know like it was a formula that it was formulated by Newton and it's still being used to this day. The only thing I only knew about it was it existed. That's all I remember from my one physics class that I've ever took. So like certain things that actually like got me a little bit curious were the use in pretty much aerial flight. The majority of them, like just a bird flying or something flying through the air and having drag and gravity being affecting the object flying through, which actually relates to my own area of study, which is aerospace engineering, which I'm trying to find how how can we minimize air resistance and maximize it, and also quote unquote maximize it to our advantage, so we can lift the airplane higher or plow through it using a rocket, and which actually helps me understand the design of the Saturn V, which I have right behind me, for the Apollo missions. And the certain topics were slightly confusing. One of the topics was the net force, like, and how to find like the net force, because I know you can just multiply mass from delta V over delta T equals the net force over mass. You just multiply mass on both sides and get the mass. You can find the net force, but from there on, the videos weren't that were like slightly vague and like saying, oh yeah, we can just add the net force to these formulas and we can just compute them. But I didn't know, like, I just want to know like under that one, like know under the hood of like if we have just a mass, two times and two velocities and two like locations, vectors, and knowing the net force from it. And that's where I was slightly not knowing what I was going to do and all that, which I'll probably be using the physics book, which is provided, and also a couple more videos and maybe the textbook as well, to understand this concept a little slightly more. And I'll probably go scour the internet for videos on how to compute the net force and the uses of the net force in in my area of expertise in aerospace engineering, and also in physics in general. Thank you.